Very good morning, my students. In last class, we have discussed the introduction of computer. In this lesson, in the beginning of our classes, we have discussed about data, process, output, storage devices. What are the memory units is there? We are already discussed. Okay. Advantages, disadvantages also we are already discussed. Then last class we have discussed about the history of computer. How many generations is there in the computer? You know? How many generations? We already discussed. You know? Yes, 5 generations. Okay, first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth and fifth generations. We have 5 generations. Which are the years they are introduced? We already discussed. In this, then after we are already discussed about the types of computer. What are the types of computer? 3 types we are having: analog computer, digital computer, and hybrid computer. In this chapter, we are last class we are discussed about these topics. In this class, we are going to discuss the types of computer based on computing powers. Based on the computing power, we are divided into 4 types. One is the mini computer, microcomputer. What's it? First one, mini computer. Second one, microcomputer, supercomputer, then mainframe computer. So we are having divided into 4 types. How many types? 4 types of the computer. Okay, first one, microcomputer. What's it? Microcomputer. The most familiar kind of computer is the microcomputer. They are several times cheaper than microcomputer. This microcomputer is cheaper than mini computer. This is the mini computer. This is microcomputer is cheaper than mini computer. The microcomputers are further classified in the following types. The microcomputer also classified in 3 types. What's it? Personal computer. We are called PC. You know, personal computer, workstations, laptop computer. These are all the microcomputers. Now we are also using the microcomputers only. Okay. Then mini computer. The second one, mini computer. Mini computer also known as the mid-range computers, where the first developed as the special purpose mini-frame computer. This is specially created by used for special purpose. We want to do some individual work now, or some special purpose work means we are using the mini computer. Now they are widely used in the general purpose computer. Nowadays this is also used in the general purpose computer. More powerful mini computer models are called super minis. More powerful mini computer models are called super minis. Next one, mainframe computer. What's it? Mainframe computer. This is a mainframe computer. Mainframe computers can process several million program instructions per second. It is performed in a million program instruction. Mainframe are mainly used by insurance companies, banks, airlines, and railway reservation system. So who they are doing the big connecting work, they are using mainframe computer. Where it's used? Insurance companies, banks, airlines, railway reservation system. These places are used in the mainframe computer. Next one we are going to see that supercomputer. What's it? Supercomputer. A supercomputer is a computer that performs or near currently higher operational rate of computer. Traditionally, supercomputers have been used for scientific and engineering applications, for the most handle the very large database to create the amount of computation. Okay. Supercomputer used for storing the more data. This computer used for scientists and engineering works. Next one, network computer. Okay, this is a different type of the one. Network computer used to connecting the more systems. The computer network is set up computer connected together for the purpose of sharing resources. Why we are using the internet? If we want to send some of the information to our friends, some of the information to office, we use the networks. You know that network means nothing but one or two computers connected together. It's called network. Okay. Now we are using internet. You know, through the network computers only we are using the internet. Then application of computer. Use of computers at our house. In our house we are using computer, use of computer in educational training. Nowadays we are taking online class, we are using the computer. Next one, use of computers in advertisement. We want to make some of the advertisement means you are using computer. Then use of computer in science and technology, where the scientists are doing work means they are using computer for storing the data, for getting some of the information they are using. Then use of computer in offices and libraries. In our school offices also they are using using computer. Then library, the big library, they want to store the data, who taking the books, who which book they are taking, the information they are stored using a computer. Okay, next one, organization of computer system. Nothing, this is nothing but it is a how the computer will work. A computer system made up various components. The components can be hardware and software. We already know the computer combined in the hardware and software. This is the image. What's it? First one, the input we are giving means it's here they are working in the computer. What are the control processing unit? Sorry, central processing unit means what are the process they work here, what are the process they are doing here, we are explained that. Okay, in this unit we are having some type of process. Okay, what are the unit means arithmetic logic unit, control unit, memory unit, then secondary storage unit, then only we are getting the output. Example, we will give the two number addition means in the calculator we are giving the addition means we are using arithmetic logic unit. Example, input unit, through input unit we are giving the 2 plus 2, they are directly go into the arithmetic logic unit. Arithmetic logic unit help to add the two numbers. Okay, then it will give the output. Here we will get the output. Here we will give the input. The process will be performed in the arithmetic logic unit, then we are getting the output. Okay, next one, input unit. We already know about the input unit. The computer is input devices accept the data and program from the user. Input devices allow the communicate between user and computer. User means us, we are the user. Through user and computer, the communication device, one of the communication devices input devices. We want to give any instruction to the computer to means we are using input devices. Next one, output unit. What's it? Output unit means what are the results we are getting through printer, through monitor, through speaker means we are getting some of the sound. These are all the output units. The output units generating the electronic signals to converted into the human readable form. Okay, human readable form by the output. Okay, example, we are giving the number 2 plus 2, we already seen that 2 plus 2, the computer changes the computer languages means zeros and ones, then we are getting the output 4. How will we get it now? The electronic signals will be converted into text form or any other readable form for human. Okay, this is the output unit. What are the output units? Monitor, printer, these are all the output units. Next one, CPU, central processing unit. In this central processing unit we are having three types of unit: control unit, ALU arithmetic logic unit, then MU memory unit. Okay, arithmetic logic unit used for doing the arithmetic calculations. We know the add, subtraction, multiplication, divisions we are doing. These are all performed in the arithmetic logic unit. Next one, control unit controls the entire system. It checks whether the given data valid or not. Example, if you are giving the 5 minus 2, it is correct. Unfortunately we are giving the 2 minus 5 means it is wrong. So the control unit only check that we are giving the correct input or output. Inputs we are getting the correct output. There only this only checked. Okay, and data sends the data memory unit and arithmetic ALU where the calculation are stored. Control unit only told, okay, where the data will be going to store, where the data will be going to perform. We already see that in the front picture, what is the arithmetic logic unit, where the program will be work. We already don't know ALU, arithmetic logic unit. Next one, memory unit. This unit is used to store the data in the storage devices. This unit further divided into primary memory and secondary memory. Okay, the data will be stored in the computer, means we are using memory unit. Memory means, you know that memory. Example, today I will take in the class. After 2-3 months I will ask one question in this lesson, means, maybe if you are read, but otherwise you lost the memory. But computer, whenever we want the data, easily we can able to pick that. Okay, so this is the memory. Computer store the data in the memory. So in the memory unit we are having some of the devices. First one, RAM, ROM. Okay, two types of the memories, RAM and ROM. RAM, random access memory. It is a temporary valid memory. Okay, it is a temporary memory. When the power will off, the memory also lost. Okay, before that we should store that. Then read only memory. This memory is the read only, cannot be rewritten. It fills that the files and the programs in the ROM are written by manufacturing industries. It is a permanent memory. When they are making the computer, at the time permanently they are making the memory. That is called read only memory. Okay, the manufacturing companies only they are producing the memory. Okay, we can't able to erase that. Okay, this is also having the three types: PROM, EPROM, then EEPROM. Okay, next one, secondary memory. Secondary memory means which are the memories we can able to easily carry that one place to another place, means this is called secondary memory. It is also one of the permanent memory. This permanently external memory is called also another name. The data is stored in the permanently. This is the floppy disk. Nowadays we are using the CDs, before that we are using floppies only. This is the size is 3.5 inches disk divided into the 400 tracks, 5 sector and 512 byte. This is the memory of 512 byte. We are already discussed, gigabyte, GB, MP. We already discussed, that like this is the 512 bytes. The next one, secondary memories. We already discussed, secondary memories. We know what are the secondary memories in this picture is there, hard disk, CD-ROM, removable storage device, then Blu-ray disc. What is the difference between CD and Blu-ray? The Blu-ray getting the high quality. Okay, the pen drive. Okay, in this class we have discussed about the types of computer, then memories and control processing units, organizations of computer system. Okay, in next class we are going to discuss the input devices and output devices. Okay, I will give some of the homework to you. Please do it and submit to me. Thank you.